Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have missed you and I'm glad to be back. Today we are doing a DIY glitter bowl craft that will serve as perfect wall art. As always, this craft will be super easy and super simple to do. Now you're going to want to make more than one, so let's go ahead and get started. Your crafting ingredients for this project are plastic bowl heads, a brush, a rag, paint, a glass of water, and of course glitter. Okay, so step number one is really straightforward. Throw on a layer of paint onto your plastic bowl head. Your first layer by no means has to be perfect because you're gonna do a few layers. I think about 2 or 3 on the gray. I am using a Behr matte paint that I got from Home Depot that was in a little color sample, so it was on sale for 50 cents. And the bowl head I acquired from Hobby Lobby for 99 cents. So when I say the crafting project it's inexpensive, I mean it's really inexpensive. And just go ahead, you don't have to be really gentle or delicate with it. Just go ahead and slap it on because don't worry, you're gonna do another coat. Okay, the second technique that I'm going to show you is with acrylic paint. The difference between using a regular indoor wall paint and using acrylic paint is that the acrylic paint is going to be 3D. It's going to give you more of a texture. It's going to be more chunky and more choppy with your strokes. You're going to be able to see them. So whether you go from left or right or up and down, you're going to see all those line marks and all those strokes, which gives it a really cool effect. If you don't like that effect, then I wouldn't encourage you to use acrylic paint and just stick with normal paint or whatever paint that you have lying around that's not acrylic. And that's all you're doing. Again, coating your first layer on there. It does not have to be perfect by any means because you're going to go over it a few times. So just go ahead, don't be shy, and just throw it all on there. So step number 2 and your last step and the most exciting step is to add your glitter. What you're going to do is instead of bothering with Mod Podge or some spray adhesive, you're going to use the actual paint as your adhesive. So what I do is I take small sections and paint on a layer of paint and then add the glitter on top of it. The first glitter I'm using on this side of the horn is a really fine black glitter, and I'm topping that off by the Buttercream Luxe Craft brand of glitter, and it's called Holographic Silver. And it's in little shapes. They look like little stop sign shapes, although I don't know how many sides there are. Probably not as many as a stop sign. Whatever. It's glitter that is really chunky and in shapes, unlike the black glitter that is really fine. Also, the cool thing of doing it section by section is that you have complete control as to where you want your glitter. Maybe you just want it on one horn, maybe you just want it in the middle of the horn, maybe you just want it on the forehead, or maybe you want to be totally crazy and not add glitter, which I don't know why you would want to do that because glitter makes everything so much better. And if you're mad at any type of imperfection that your skull might have had or your paint job, glitter can always hide that and make it look so much better. So it makes everything 10 times better in any situation. Add glitter when in doubt, or when you mess up, just add glitter because I promise you it'll make it so much better. Okay, so once you're done applying all your glitter, or in my case applying the whole freaking jar, because that's what it looks like I did, I promise you that it doesn't look as extra as it does on camera in person. I mean, it still does, but not as bad. I went ahead and sprayed it with a crystal clear fixative, and what this does is that it protects it from it's maintaining its gloss, especially if you're going to hang it by a window or in a room that has a window and it's going to have a lot of sunlight. This is going to really protect its color, and it's also going to help the glitter adhere to your plastic bowl skull. Now I'm going to use this Martha Stewart glitter paint in the aquamarine shade for the acrylic skull. I didn't forget about it. I want to do something a little bit different and adding this texture onto the acrylic skull. So you can see that Martha Stewart is already on the same page of being extra because she's adding paint to the glitter automatically. Now it's not necessarily perfect because the paint is a bit sandy because of the pieces of glitter that are in there, so it's not gonna shine as much as you would in a normal glitter, but you can see a little bit of the texture. It's gonna be more of a sandy looking type of glitter than a really shiny opulent one. Okay, so once you have done a few layers of the glitter, you're gonna go ahead and add more glitter. If you thought I was gonna leave it just because the paint came with glitter, no honey, I am going to add more glitter. It has to be extra all the time. Again, doing it the same way that you did on the regular paint, using the paint as your adhesive, doing section by section, and then just adding as much glitter as you want. It's the same shape of glitter, but this time this is called a twilight blue. color from the Buttercream Luxe Craft Glitter Collection. And you can find it at your local craft store. And then finally, that's it. You're done. That is what it looks like, as extra as the gray one. Okay, for mounting it on your wall, I just use a push pin, and then I hide the push pin behind a fabric flower that I just use with a piece of tape and stick it on there. All my Boo skulls are different colors, and so this flower at the top at least gives it some type of cohesiveness. There's a black one that I did, a purple one that I did, but I think that my favorite one for sure is this acrylic white one that I did with a layer of the Martha Stewart glitter with a layer of the Buttercream Luxe glitter in the twilight blue color. I hope you guys had fun watching the video and I didn't bore you too much, but most importantly, I hope that you try it out or that I have inspired you to try something similar and kind of get creative. Thank you so much for watching, and again, please subscribe if you haven't already and give this video a thumbs up. Bye!